very simple. If you disagree with him, move your counter motion. So if you agree with him, you agree with me when I put the votes. When I ask for the votes, when I ask for your consent, let me read the motion. His earlier motion which passed in our last sitting, he has sought to rescind that is in respect of section 60 subsection 3. And this is what it is. That the presiding officer shall electronically transmit the results from each polling unit to the IRF portal. And such transmission shall be done after the prescribed Form EC8A has been signed and stamped by the presiding officer and or countersigned by the candidates or polling agents where available at the polling units, because sometimes you don't see any polling agent.
The media was awash since last night this afternoon that the president affiliates program to you and your successors with the person that is supposed to follow you to the house and bed. Can you please shed more light?
I didn't know you were there to know that. All I can tell you, yes, Mr. President has been very kind to the people of the state. If there seems to be a problem between the legislature and the governor, and as a father, he really has to intervene. I remember this is the second time Mr. President is intervening. I believe, by the grace of God, this will be the last time. I believe that the Assembly has told them to do the needful to obey Mr. President, which I know they will not hesitate. And I also believe that the governor will carry out his own part to make sure that this is the final time Rivers people will begin to hear this kind of discord. So that is it.
My dear brothers and sisters, dear Nigerians, I speak today with a heavy heart. The Catholic Secretariat of Nigeria is deeply grieved by the relentless killings and abductions that continue to afflict our country. After years of promises and repeated assurances, violence still goes unchecked, leaving families shattered and communities living in fear. This is an assault on human life and on the dignity of our people. In just the past weeks, over 160 innocent civilians were brutally killed in a coordinated attack in Kwara State. We have also witnessed repeated killings and abductions in Niger State, the wiping of farming communities in parts of Katsina and Kaduna, and continuing violence in Borno. This is a tragic failure to protect human life. Our constitution is not a statement of good intentions, it is a binding covenant with the people. When citizens are slaughtered with impunity and communities live in constant fear, the very foundation of governance is shaken. Silence in the face of such horror becomes complicity. Every unpunished crime and every unfulfilled promise deepens the wound of mistrust between the people and those entrusted with their protection. Nigeria is a signatory to international and African human rights instruments which affirm that the right to life is fundamental and non-negotiable. That right must never be taken for granted. We therefore call on the federal government to act decisively. to deploy security forces where people are under real threat, to identify and prosecute the sponsors and perpetrators of violence, to end the culture of impunity, and to provide urgent relief, psychosocial care, and support for victims and devastated communities. Nigeria is at a crossroads. We must not allow mass graves to define our national story. As a people of faith, we entrust our nation to God's mercy. We pray for healing, justice, and reconciliation. We commit ourselves to building a Nigeria where life is protected and peace and dignity truly reign. May God bless Nigeria. Amen.